Today I have with me the brand new Peugeot 3008 facelift hybrid version, and in this video I will do the full review, interior, exterior, material quality, multimedia system, everything about the car, technical data you will find out in this video. Also, if you want to see the car on the street, on the road, in a test drive, I have a separate video, so definitely check out that video as well, because you will get a lot of useful information as how is the car on the road. Now guys, before we go forward, if you want to buy the car, if you want to test drive the car, if you want to see the car and you are in Romania around Bucharest, check out Neo Motors. You can see the car, you can test drive the car, you can buy the car. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, so definitely check them out. I want to give you some technical data and information about the car, and then we will start the review, exterior, interior, so we will talk about every single piece of this car. The price of the version that I have with me, by the way, the version that I have with me is the GT version, and it is the full option without the panoramic glass roof. This is the only options that's missing on this car, so you will see in this video as well how a full option car look like without the panoramic glass roof, of course. The price of the car that I have with me, 39,105 euro with all taxes included. Pretty good price, I would say, for all the technology that this car come with, and I will explain you everything. But the naked car, the most affordable version with this engine, hybrid version on this 3008, the starting price is 31,800 euro. Pretty good price, I would say, for what it is, this Peugeot 3008, and the quality of the car. And by the way, I know you will probably ask me about this beautiful blue color. The name, it's Blue Obsession. It's an amazing color, and if I would buy the car, I will definitely get it with this color. There are only two options that I want to talk about. One of it, the seats, because this configuration, this is an option, 1,918 euro are the seats. They are Napa leather in combination with some artificial synthetic leather plus some textile material around here. I will show you a little bit later. Amazing seats. They are heated, they are ventilated, and you have massage function. We will test all of this a little bit later. Amazing seats, so I definitely recommend you to get it because they are really good. You have a lot of adjustments as well. And then the second option that I have to say is pretty useful is this 360 degrees camera with packed driver assistant plus, where you have all this driver assisted plus 2.0. You have adaptive cruise control, lane assist, 360 degrees camera. There are like a big package including all those safety features, and the price of it is only 1,423 euros, and I totally think it deserves to get this. Let me go directly to the technical data, and then we will start with a review. You can get this car in only one configuration when it comes to petrol or diesel or ICE, internal combustion engine. Otherwise, you can get it with electric, as an electric car in more versions. We will talk about that, of course, in the video when I get the electric version, but now I have the only version is this version that I have with me. It comes with a 1.2 liter petrol engine, 3 cylinders in line, combined with one electric motor and 148 volt battery. It's a mild hybrid. It's a little bit more advanced mild hybrid, but yeah, it's a mild hybrid, and that's really cool because it's not only a pure 1.2 liter 3 cylinders in line, it's also combined with this electric motor that's helped the petrol engine to accelerate, to start, to coast, and also recuperate energy back into the electric battery, of course, so that's pretty helpful. It's a front wheel drive, so that both of electric motor basically and petrol engine drive the front wheel of the car, and it's connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission, e-DCS. It's a special transmission made for those hybrid systems. The total power of the car, 136 horsepower, 230 Newton meter, and you probably ask me if that's enough for a big SUV like that. Check out the test drive. From my point of view, it's more than enough, but for more details, check that video as well. The top speed of the car, 201 km/h, 0 to 100 in 10.2 seconds, 123 CO2 grams emission, and the estimated consumption WLTP 5.5 liter. I test that out also in the test drive video, so if you want to see the result that I get. Check it out. Also, when it comes to weight of the car, 1573 kilograms. It's a pretty light car for how big it is. When it comes to trunk space, the trunk 520 liters, and if you fold down the seats completely, will go up to 1480 liters. I should say pretty spacious. The gross battery capacity 0.89 kilowatt hour and net usable capacity 0.43 kilowatt hour. It's a 48 volt architecture, lithium battery, around 12 kilograms the battery, and is located below the floor under the front seats around here. Also, the electric motor power 21 horsepower, 51 newton meters. It's integrated into the transmission. Fuel tank capacity 55 liters. The car is able to pull a trailer with brakes up to 1200 kilograms. Something that I find it super useful is the ground clearance 19.8 centimeters, the approach angle 18.7 degrees, and departure angle 25.7 degrees. Very useful to go in some light off-road. Plus, the car comes with independent type McPherson suspension on the front and elastic beam on the rear. Ventilated brake disc on the front and normal brake disc on the rear. 19-inch rims that I will show you right now when we go outside, because they are really nice on the car. Those are the most important information about this car. Now let's go outside, talk a little bit about the design, exterior design, and then inside to talk about the interior, because we have so many things to talk about on this new Peugeot 3008. Anyway, let's go, guys. The same key as Peugeot, don't want to change it anymore. Also, it comes on the new 3008. It's a nice key. Basically, it doesn't matter too much. The key more important is the car design, the car technology, and how reliable is the car, the engine, and all that stuff. So what you can do with the key, you can lock the car, you can unlock the car. It comes, of course, with keyless entrance. That means if you come close to the car will unlock the door for you, and you can see it comes with electric folding mirrors. So if you go a little bit farther away, check this out, the car will lock itself, so you don't even need to touch any button, because when you come closer again, you will see that it will unlock for you and it will open up the mirrors. Also, it has a nice ambient light down here. I will make a separate video to show you the interior exterior lights in a separate video. Other than that, of course, you can open the trunk because it comes with an automatic lift gate, so the trunk is automatically, you can open it also from the key. This is what you can do with the key. I think this 3008 Peugeot, it's one of the most interesting car SUV in this class that you can get, because it has so many cool, interesting design features, design elements that I will present you in this video. I think it's one of the most attractive, unique, and futuristic car, and I'm not talking only about the exterior design, I'm talking also about the interior design, and you will see why I'm saying that. Look at the lights, guys, look at the signature, those claws, and this turning signal, and you will see in a second when we will go closer. It looks so interesting on the car. Overall, it looks powerful, it looks like aggressive, and it has a nice sporty design. Also, the back end there on the upper side, kind of a coupe-ish look phenomenal. Also, those 19-inch wheels, I think fit so good on the car. And in the last years, French manufacturers make such a nice cars, and in special Peugeot come with such a nice interesting designs. And I definitely love the exterior design of the car. Even if you look from the back end, it looks so powerful, so aggressive back end. Look at the tail lights and the turning signals, so unique, so interesting. Look at that spoiler on the upper side. It looks so sleek and nice, and you will see it's really interesting. You will see in a second. And also from the side, if you look at the car, it's kind of stand out a lot. Bulky face, yeah, really nice. And also you can definitely see that they somehow go in the direction to electricity, electrify, because we don't see anymore that big grills now. They are kind of small grills, but in the same time try to make all the angles on the bumper a little bit more sleeker, so the air will flow around the edges of the car a little bit better. So yeah, overall I really like the design of the car. I really think that it is an attractive car, and from my point of view, It is indeed probably one of the most beautiful cars in this class. Anyway, all over the roof here, you can see you have the roof in black, and not only the roof, but also this area here where you have the window. Basically here it's a window, and this is really interesting. I mean, the way they design this area, the back end of the car, usually you will have the steel of the car, the metal parts. No, here you have directly the window. This is a window that starts here, here, and end up here. And this is a window to window. I mean, how cool and how interesting is this design? Like window in window, and you have some rubbers around there, and it's such an interesting design. I think it's such a unique and special design. On the upper side, you have this spoiler that's kind of continuing on the side, a little bit more aggressive with this insect there, and also here on the side, really interesting edges. And check this out, guys, if you go a little bit lower, you will see that you have an air intake around up here. You have some air intake that allow the air to go in here and then go outside around here to improve the aerodynamic on the highway, the downforce. And also inside here, if you put your hands, you will have some kind of a grill. So it's really interesting. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's kind of a grill down there. Really, really cool. I really like the way it looks. I like the idea behind it, and I also like the idea of these windows around here. I think it's so smart, so interesting. And then in the back, if you see here, even though that you have tinted windows around here, a lot of insect these days, it's so hot outside. If you look in the back here, you have this lip. Look at the lip. The lip is like a spoiler. It goes a little bit higher in the back end, and this is also helping the air floating around the car. Plus, it helped the car look a little bit more aggressive and sportier. Really nice, man. I really love the back end. It's a little bit higher and it's a little bit powerful. I don't know, it looks so cool, the back end of the car. Then they also praise with this kind of area around here. You know, most of the car, they have that rubber here, or plastic, or glossy plastic, or so on. No, on Peugeot 3008, you don't have anything, man. It's like frameless. It's directly like Cybertruck. It's directly the metal, and then you have the glass when you look from this angle, because they put it inside there. Of course, here can go inside a lot of objects and so on, but after you wash it, because I washed the car a little bit earlier, you will see that they go out. It's pretty easy. So yeah, really interesting design. And in the front part, the same story. They don't have anything on the lower side. So that probably will be a new trend to start. I don't know, we will see that. Some glossy plastic here, glossy plastic here. Really nice transition on the windows. It looks really nice, really unique and special. I love unique things. Then, talking about the unique things, we will go in the back of the car to talk about those tail lights. Look at the tail lights. I mean, look how nice they look. Here you have Peugeot writing, but here in the back, the turning signal, they have those 3 claws, and they look like crystals, and you have 3 of them. Man, it looks so cool. It looks so futuristic. Let's go in the back a little bit. Look at this. Look at the back end. Man, it looks crazy interesting. Love the back end. On the lower side, of course, we have normal halogen light for fog lamps and for reverse light. Here is the fog lamp on both sides, halogen light, and this is the reverse light, of course, halogen light. So that's something to keep in mind. 6 sensors on the rear for parking and all the safety features. It starts around here. Then you have down here LED lights on the number plate, of course, and the reverse camera is down here. And also it has some sprinkle to wash it, so that's very useful. Then you have 3008 in the middle. You have hybrid here on the right side in gray letter, so you know which version it is. And then in the back, in the middle, you have some piano black with Peugeot writing, plus the brake light is down here. Really cool, man. Really powerful. You have also here the tank, 55-liter tank. The door of the tank, pretty good quality. A little bit lower, I love the fact that they have those plastic protection around the wheels and even down here on the downskirt. This is super useful. 19.8 centimeters. The ground clearance is pretty high, and in combination with those plastic protection around the wheels, you can also go to light off-road with the car, so that's great. Plus you have those 3 lines here, pretty interesting. They add a little bit of sportivity to the car. On the both sides you have this new Peugeot logo. Then you have the mirror in black, the same as the roof. Really nice design, nice lines here. Turning signal, very small, but LED light. You will see it in the nighttime video. Plus here you have the blind spot technology in the corner. And then those are the handles. When it comes to handles, simple handles, but the quality it's good, and also the quality of the doors. When you close them, hear this out. They sound really wonderful. So they sound really good quality in the back. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the quality is great. So you have a lot of rubbers around here and down there, and also here. Ooh, look at this, super big rubber. Yeah, quality wise it's super good, man. I should say it's pretty premium. Up here on the windshield on the upper side you have some cameras and sensors for light and raining. Plus this camera can read the traffic speed limit, can help this drive assist 2.0 to stay between the lanes, help the car stay between the lanes, and also read the traffic speed limit. It works in combination with the radar. The radar is down here for emergency brake, adaptive cruise control, all that safety features. It works together with that camera. A little bit higher you have the new Peugeot logo, and a little bit higher here you have the front camera, and here you have this grille. It's kind of keep the same look of the grille, really beautiful. It's really stand out, this grille. I really like it. It's kind of hidden. You have some air intakes on down here, and also if you look inside there, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you have some pedals, clappers in plastic that they close and open depending what the engine need to be warm, then they will close, but if it's too hot it will open and leave the air to go to cool down. And then down here you have the same story. Not sure if you can see inside there, but the same things. Another grille on the lower part. 6 sensors as well on this area. Here you have some piano black on the both sides. Pretty nice, no air intakes, just simple elements of black piano. So I told you, they try to keep it simple like an electric car, and because it's also built for petrol, internal combustion engine and electric car, so it looks quite the same. Now you have the turning signals, the same 3 claws that goes down here. Really interesting. Again, they managed to come with a new interesting design on the upper side as well. They look 3-dimensional, really cool. We have these matrix adaptive headlamps that are super useful in the nighttime, and they are kind of adapt depending on the road condition. So this is also the latest technology when it comes to lighting. But man, look at the bulky, look at the angry look of the car. It's like just about to hit you. Anyway, 3008 up here, some black piano, and even if you look from this angle, from the upper side, it looks nice. I mean, from every single angle you will look at this car, it looks wonderful. 19-inch wheels, and those are the wheels, alloy wheels, black with a little bit of chrome, look really nice. And then you have the new logo, ventilated brake discs on the front, pretty simple, and on the rear the car comes with normal brake discs, and otherwise the same story. Also, what I noticed on the car, and I did the test drive, if you watch the test drive, I have to mention something. I didn't see that those tires are all season, so the gum it's a little bit bigger, so it's a little bit more noisier. And I said at some point that you hear a little bit of noise from tires, probably that why, because if the car will be installed proper summer tires, yeah, you probably won't hear that noise. The sound insulation in the car, it's extremely good, and you will see in the second, because the car have also double glassing, but we will go there in the second. Let me finish with the engine and open it up 2 times from here, just like that. I don't think we need any more the lights. Also, this is the hazard light button here. Put it on auto and then go outside. I forget to show you something, but this one I will show you in a different video. I will have a separate video with light, interior lights, outside lights, and there I can show you also how cool they look when you open the car and close the car. So that will be really interesting. Now, where is this? I forget, where is that? Ooh, it's so hot. You don't even need it. It's like BMW, you open it directly, but you don't have an automatic lift gate. You have to hold it, but it's super light. Oh, I like it. It's so big and so light. That's impressive. Yeah, I was expect to be a little bit heavier. Now, once you're here, you can see the engine 1.2 liter 3 cylinders in line combined with electric parts. Now on the right side you have the 12-volt battery. There is the fuse box, and here on the left side some liquid cooling and the liquid for the wipers. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty simple. So no space here. Also on the electric version, you don't have any space there. That's something to keep in mind because it's kind of built also for combustion engine versions. Now guys, let me show you the trunk. Automatic lift gate. Here is the button around here. You put your hand there, press the button, and it's open up just like that. Big opening, a lot of space to fill in, a lot of stuff here. You have this protection for the trunk that I will take it out in a second to show you how it looks without it. Then at the entrance here you have some plastic right here, and what I like the most here is the fact that you can adjust this floor. That's super useful. Right now, for example, it's in this position where you have like maybe 7 centimeters here deepness, but you can also take it out and put it all the way up with only one hand. It's so easy. And then you have a flat floor right here. This is so convenient. This is so useful because right now you have so much space, and then if you take it out, just put it like that because you have those plastics that will hold it up here. Now you can see how much space you have down here. You don't have a huge space for a spare tire, but you have a lot of space for other things. And also the quality here is pretty good. You have hooks in every corner. That's nice. You can put it back just like that. You have also a 12-volt port here on the left side. You have hooks in the corners, also here, strap. You have another hook, LED light here. So overall, I would say it's a pretty big trunk. Anyway, here if you look from this angle, you will see that it's not lower or straight away, it's a little bit higher actually, so it's quite interesting. Anyway, let me take out this protection and I will show you how it looks without it. All right, now before we go inside again, here up you have this button to close the trunk. And this is the way it looks. Look at it. I mean, the entrance, it's huge, man. You can fit in so many things and definitely look much better without that protection for the trunk. So it's a proper big trunk. Now, another good thing that I like very much is the fact that you can fold down the middle part, so you can carry long items in the same time have 2 passengers. How you do that? You do it from here, but something that I don't like and I wish to change is the fact that I wish to have some kind of handles around here in order to pull it and to fold down the seats. That will be much more useful, but I'm happy with that as well. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's pretty useful as well. And if you want to fold it down, you want to stretch out a little bit and push it forward. It's a little bit longer because you have a lot of space here, but yeah, you can do the job, but your pants probably will be a little bit dirty. Yeah, at least mine, because I don't have a long hand. Anyway, look at the entrance in the trunk. This is it, guys. This is the way it looks. Plenty of space, and you can carry big items, mobile part, fridges, wash machines, wherever you want, you can carry without any problem. So that's fine. Almost 100% flat, and I think you can even sleep here because it's a pretty long space. Now let's go on the side. The entrance from the side, it's also relatively big. The opening, it's quite fine. Also, you have those seat belt that you have to pull it on the side every time you wanna fold it back, so that's the thing. But other than that, this is the space, relatively big entrance. You can see also the entrance from the back there. The quality here, it's pretty good. I like it. And also on the legs room, even though you have a very small transmission tunnel, you still have some space here to put different items. Yeah, so it's pretty practical. But now if you want to put the seats back, you have to do it like that, and then yeah, you're good to go. So yeah, let's do this one too. And now, yeah, let me close the trunk and then we will go forward. It works pretty fine. Hey, look at the dogs. We have 2 dogs there, little dogs. Okay, come here. Anyway, let's go forward. Here we have a window and you can fold it down from here. I'm not sure why it's not working. I think it's locked right now. Let me check. The train, the dogs, everybody's coming now and to broke my video. Anyway, now if you want to fold it down, it's still not working. Why is that? Because the contact it's on. I think the contact it's off right now in this moment. Let me put the contact. Let me start the car again. All right, The engine is on now. It should work right now, but I have to unlock these windows just like that. So right now you can fold it down, but you can fold it until here. You cannot fold it completely down. It still stay around, let's say 5 centimeters here. It's not double glassing on the rear. It's only on the front. I will show you in a second, but yeah, I think it's pretty fine. And when it comes to quality on the doors, on the upper side you have plastic, but you have a nice interesting trim. Here you have some stuff material in white, kind of a, I don't know, it looks really interesting, kind of a recycled material. Down here you have soft material, kind of a leather here. You can see the stitches. You have the handle in chrome, and down here you have some storage space where you can put different items. Pretty big storage space. Then you have here the speaker, and this is the entrance in the car. I also forget to adjust the driver's seat in my position, so let me adjust it right now. Let me put it like that, and I think right now it's good. Yeah, this is kind of my driving position. So now let's see in the back behind myself how much space I have. I'm 173 centimeters. Before I go inside, let me show you also from this angle how it looks in the back. Dark roof, beautiful seats. I really like the seats. It's a nice combination between leather, Napa leather, with some textile material in some areas like here, and some artificial leather in some areas. Also here you have these nice stitches, Isofix for 2 child seats in the back. Really nice perforated seats. They look so cool, like little small pillows around here. They are super nice in terms of design. Also you have a flat floor in the middle, so even a third person can sit here without any problem. Also in the middle you have an armrest, 2 cup holders, some storage space here, also pretty nice. Behind the front seats you have also this leather. So here it's leather, even though under the leather you have some plastic. Over it it's leather and soft, and I like that. Some storage space there. Yeah, pretty good quality. Now let me go inside. You have also a hookup here. You can see the textile material, how nice the seats look like. If I close the door, this is my space behind myself, 173 centimeters. I have more than enough space behind myself. So yeah, I can stretch also the legs under the front seats, pretty good. Also on the head, I have like 5 fingers and half. Yeah, it's relatively fine, relatively comfortable. Yeah, I think I can stay here without any problem. Plus the visibility outside, it's quite nice. Also you have a small window in the back there. You have an LED light up here. You have a hook. The roof quality is super good. I would say from 1 to 10 around 8. So yeah, I can stay here without any problem. So for me it's fine, even though it has that coupe-ish design around here. I still have a good space. Down here in the middle, guys, you have those 2 vans. Also they feel pretty fine. You have heated seats here for you and for both passengers in the back, and down there you have just 2 USB ports. I don't know if you can see them, and also a 12-volt port, plus a little bit of useful storage space around there. So yeah, those are super useful as well. Good, let's go in the middle. Transmission tunnel, super small. I'm here and it's pretty comfortable. Wow, the downside, it's super comfy. The back side a little bit stiffer, but overall I have like 4 fingers over my head. Stretch my hand completely left, right. I have so good space here for 3-person short medium trips without any problem. Love it. Really fine. One of my favorite part, let me show you, is the dashboard. That looks just futuristic, fantastic, lovely lines and design. It's such a nice design, man. I mean, one of the most futuristic, one of the most beautiful dashboard these days that you can find on an SUV in this class. And basically it has so many interesting lines and elements, and the ambient light look phenomenal. I will show you also in that video. It's really interesting, so definitely check out that video. Really love the way they lay out and they find out this new design with the new digital cockpit and multimedia in one screen. Yeah, anyway, let's go in the front to talk about them. Here, one big window from one piece, super helpful. You have a speaker right here. This time you have soft material everywhere in the front part, even here. Here you have the same textile material. Here you have leather, soft material in this area. Pretty good quality. Only down here you have some plastic, but even inside the doors band, you have this stuffy, nice material. Then you have a speaker here, you have this ambient light, beautiful, inserted around here. I will show you in the nighttime how it looks. Handle, the buttons, lock the windows. The buttons feel pretty good. Electric adjustable mirrors, lock the doors. Here you have a nice aluminum plate with Peugeot writing. There you have aluminum pedals on this GT version, super nice pedal. Then you have here electric adjustable seats plus massage function. You start it from here. You can adjust it in so many ways. 1-2 position to save the seats, the position of the seats. And let me show you guys those beautiful seats. Man, they look so nice. I think Peugeot made one of the most beautiful seats, and for sure in this class might be the best seats that you can get in this price range, in this class. Amazing seats. I mean, the design of them, you can see with Peugeot writing here, and the quality of the seats, perforated seats, they are heated seats. They are amazing. Not only the design and the way they look, but also the comfort on those seats. It's so nice, and I like it. And also only this one, it's manual, and you can adjust it forward and backward. But other than that, super good quality. Love it. Down here, some storage space for phone or whatever things you want to have. Here you open the trunk. Here you have the alarm for the car, and here this button, it's for the windshield, because this windshield, it's heated, guys. All the windshield, it's heated, and if you see really clear around the window, you have these little lines. I don't know if you can see it right here on the camera, but you have some little parallel lines that heat up all the windshield in the winter, so we will defrost the window. Really cool stuff, really cool technology. Now let's go inside the car. From here I think you can start seeing a little bit of ambient light going on around here and here, and also there. It looks so nice, the ambient light. Now visibility around the window is just perfect, nothing to complain. Also in the mirrors, also around here, even in this mirror, I was so surprised to see how good visibility it's in the back. Even though the car have that design, interesting design, coupe design, you still have a pretty good visibility on the back window, so that was surprisingly good visibility. You can see one more time the seats in the back. Down here you have this armrest, also in super soft material with stitches, soft material. Even here the same textile white material around here. You can open this up. It's so big, man. This is so big. This space, it goes even more there, and it's so big. And you have also an LED light, and you have also this one here that you can take it out. Plenty of space. You have those two cup holders here. You have a space where you can put your phone, but keep in mind that it's sliding very easy while you're driving. You have to put some rubber around there, but yeah, it's not a problem. Why is that? Because you have another space here, right here, it's illuminated, where you can charge your phone wireless. So there you can put your phone to charge it wireless. Great stuff. Now the good part is that this one, you can open it up, and then you have another huge space where you can put different items with 12-volt port, with another 2 USB ports. Super cool stuff, and the design is so futuristic. And then you have the glow box, that's also huge and interesting in design, and you have an LED light here. So yeah, this one is pretty big and also pretty interesting as a design. Pretty good quality. I really love all the lines, the way they design this dashboard. It's so interesting. Also the vents, the air from the vents come directly on the window here. It's so cool. Let's go to the climatic system, turn it on a little bit because it's so hot. Oh, I'm dying here. It's so hot outside. It's 40 degrees outside. I mean, I'm dying, man. Today was so hard to do those reviews. Anyway, let's start with the upper side. Here you have a microphone, you have the handle, and here you have a vanity mirror. Such a beautiful mirror with those LED lights on the side. You have a glass support around here, very useful. You have LED lights, you have SOS button and info button, and you have this frameless mirror that looks so cute and nice. And a little bit lower, let's go to the steering wheel, one of my favorite piece in this car. It's kind of the same size, almost the same size, a little bit different. It's kind of the same Peugeot steering wheel with a facelift because it has a slightly different design. It's the new GT steering wheel that looks so cool, and the grips are so nice here, and also when you steer, it's lovely. I love this steering wheel. It's so easy to use, it's so light, and make this big car feel so light while you're driving. So lovely steering wheel. I really like every single piece of it and the design. Plus those buttons now, they are in glossy plastic left and right, and this glossy plastic, but they act like physical buttons. So basically you can hear it. So you can hear that buttons. So it's not a touch button, it's physical button. So that's a good thing. Behind the steering wheel, I don't know if you see those pedals, 2 pedals, from where you change the gears. You can change the gears manually. Plus you can see those stalks are new right now. They look different, much more fancy, much more stylish, much more expensive. And you can push this button like before, and you can see information about consumption, for example. And you can press this button on the left side and you can see different views on the cockpit. And the cockpit, it's fantastic. I mean, you can see a nice graphic here with what happened with the energy in real time, when the car uses energy, when you recuperate energy, and so on while you're driving. You can see a super nice graphic there. You can change it to see just the consumption, and on the left side the media. You can change it even more to see a different view, and even so the power and how much power you use. You can see even the navigation, like right now is the navigation on the screen, and it's super interesting. I love the fact, I want to talk with you a little bit here. So this steering wheel, you can adjust it like before, down, up, forward, backward, right? So it's super simple. Now before, many people complain that they don't have good visibility, but you can adjust the seats in every single position you want. You can put it all the way up, and if you put it all the way up, you can have this kind of view. So you can see all over the new screen perfectly. So you can see front, and you can see on the screen just incredible good, because this is kind of cut around here. So that's pretty fine. Plus you have this kind of TV screen in front of you, and it's not like in other cars where you have split into the screen. This is like a one complete screen right here, and this is the unique thing, man. I mean, this is one of the most close to your eyes multimedia system. This is the multimedia, and it's so close. Usually it's here on the right side, other down, other here, or something like that, but now this one, it's just like here. It's, I mean, you watch it in your peripheral view, and then you just look just slightly. You don't have to take your eyes too much on the road. Plus this cockpit, I mean, together with the screen, it's a little bit higher right now. It's not lower. They can put it all the way low here, but they choose to put it higher. And look, the interesting thing is that it's higher than the dashboard. Usually, most of them, they are lower than the dashboard. So you see the dashboard just like that, and then you see the street. No, here you see the screen, and then you see the street. And the cool, first of all, I was worried a little bit before I start driving first time, because I can see it well, but once I start driving, and I drive the car a lot today, I noticed that it's much better like that. Why is that? You don't need any more head-up display. Plus, you see everything so close to your street. So it's great. You have to try this car. You have to definitely drive it. It's really nice. Plus, the resolution of the screen, it looks gorgeous. It's a curved screen. You have such a good visibility from the driver point of view, so nothing to complain about that. Plus, I love the way they designed those vents, man. They feel such a good quality. They look so nice. The ambient light come from behind, from down here. In the nighttime, you see that beautiful ambient light down there. It's so nice design. Also behind here you have a beautiful design, start stop engine button. The shift by wire transmission was moved here like in Porsche. Right now, you know, the new Porsche have the same, really cool. You have parking manual, you can change the gears manually, the start stop engine button. The vents feel phenomenal, and they look really incredible in glossy plastic. Really nice. The layout, the way it comes outside here a little bit, it looks so futuristic, so cool. I like it. Then you have a small screen here. Basically, this is a touch screen, yeah? And this touch screen, like an Iceland, allow you to customize wherever you want. You can move those around. You can choose to have something else right here. You can choose to have something else here, and you can move them around the way you want it. So the cool part is that you can go in different settings just by sliding around. And I want to go to ADAS. ADAS are all the safety features of the car. So you have all the safety features here. I want to go to settings of the car. You just go like that, and then you go into the menu. application drawer. And if you want to go to navigation, you just go to navigation, just press the navigation, it goes directly to navigation. Go to climatic system, get directly to the climatic system. It's so convenient and it works so fast, so you don't even need the physical button actually, because those acting like physical buttons. And even though you have a lot of other buttons and function down here, for example, here you just press this physical button. This is a physical button. You can turn on and off climatic system. Like you can put it on maximum or you can put it how it was before. And then here you can turn off completely climatic system, defrosting. This is the internal recycling air, and this is the button to defrost. And here you have this physical button to change the driving modes. And you have eco mode, you have normal mode, you have sport mode, and every time you change those modes you change also the ambient light. Plus the descent control, the downhill assist button, it's here, it's down here right now on the screen on the driving modes. Plus here you have another 3 extra modes. So up here you have the sand mode, this is the mud mode, and this is the snow mode. So how cool is that? You have this also here, right here on the screen. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool and easy to use. Plus I love where they put this hazard light button. Man, it's so convenient. I mean, you drive it, you just press it here, it's right in your hand. Perfect. Plus you have the volume wheel, and then you have the electronic handbrake. The car still don't come with an auto hold function. You have an auto hold function only when you activate the autopilot, so that's the thing to keep in mind. I want to show you the multimedia system and then we will end up this video, because I think I cover almost everything. So this is the screen. I showed you before the shortcut buttons, so you go directly to the shortcut buttons, but you can use it also like a touch. You can use it from here and you can use your touch screen for the going in different settings, but I think it's much more easier to use those shortcuts. Anyway, let me show you the navigation. Man, it's much better. It's much better than before. Look how responsive it is. I was so crazy surprised when I see it first time. It's crazy. It's almost starting to be like a Google map. I mean, it's so fast and convenient. It has such a nice hardware, and the graphic, it's cool. And you have also here different so for example, petrol station, it gives you so many information about them. You choose one and you just press route and you will see it's crazy responsive. I really like the screen. Look how fast you're loading it, and then it shows you also here on the digital cockpit some information where you should go, and it's so clear. I mean, one of the best navigation, and I like it so much when you go on the highway because it shows you so clear where you should go. So it's a pretty good navigation system. Now if you go to home again, here on the home screen you have the temperature on the upper side. You have different information about the climatic system, about the connection to the internet, about time. You can slide it down to change the brightness, for example, or Wi-Fi or your device. And you can even go back to the home. This is the home screen, and you can customize this home screen. You can choose to have more pages. You see we have like 3 pages, but you can choose to have more pages. You see, probably you see it already in my other video. And here on the pages you can customize how you like to have different functions. But from here, for example, you can go to mirror screen, and if you have a phone you can connect your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless to the car. That's great. Plus if you go to an application drawer, you find all the applications here. ADAS are all the settings, safety features, all the functions, from rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assist, start stop button, drive assist 2.0, automatic braking system, traction control, excess speed warning. You have also this new regulation from EU, the speed limit change sound, reading the traffic signs, and driver attentions, and all the safety features are here. Good. Then if you go to application drawer, you have the climatic system, of course, where you have all the settings of the climatic system, but you can also activate it very simple by pressing this button here. And here you can choose the van speed, you can choose the temperature, you can choose wherever you want. You can put it on auto, you can synchronize. A lot of settings can be changed from here. You can go to seats, and right now you have heated seats, ventilated seats, so you can turn on and off. Yeah. Right now the car have also an update, so it's capable to do over the air software updates. So the same as Tesla these days, Also this Peugeot 3008 can do that. Then you have heated steering wheel, of course, turn on and off. Ventilated seats, heated seats can be turned on and off, very simple from here, and so convenient in the summer when it's 40 degrees outside. It's so convenient to have those ventilated seats, otherwise your pants will be wet down here. Super useful. Then you go to settings, and on the settings you find here also a lot of settings. Come on, go to settings. Why is not working? Go to settings. Maybe go to settings here. Yes. Now go to settings. Here you have all the important settings. You can create a profile to save all your settings. When you go inside the car, you have all saved. You can customize here, and here display customization. You can customize on the driver view, so what you would like to have on every single page. So you can customize what you see on the cockpit, so that's cool. But you can customize also what you can see on this screen and how many pages to have. As I told you before, from here you customize it and you change them. And then you have the color, the screen color, you have the interior color, and if you go here to interior color, you can change those ambient color. So you can see right now an ambient light going around there, and also here you can make it blue if you want to have this bluish color. Probably you can't see it so well, but you have so many colors here from where you can choose. Green, and you have also this skin kind of tone color. And yeah, it's interesting. There are a few colors here to choose from. And then you have the exterior animation and interior animation. I will show you that in a different video. When you lock and unlock the car, it have a nice playing lights, kind of a nice interesting playing lights. It's playing a little bit there. If you go to connectivity, of course you have the Wi-Fi and all connectivity info settings. The system settings here, you can change the language, you can change the kilometer to miles, Celsius to Fahrenheit, and all that stuff. The brightness of the screen and interior lighting, you change it from here. Then you have audio settings. All the settings of the car, you find it around here. So yeah, pretty simple. You can play around with it the way you want it, and so on. Then you have the vehicle settings, the vehicle lighting system. Also you find it here. Automatic high beam, I told you it has automatic high beam, and adaptive light. So depending on the road and the other traffic participants, the light can also avoid the other cars. Listen to this is the voice assistant, and this is the updates. So the car have updates, and you can also sometimes update it, so that's cool. Great. What else? The settings you already see. Application drawer you see. I think I go to every single settings. Yeah, I think I cover everything, guys. I mean, it's simple, but in the same time it's so convenient, and it has so many features. Love it, love the car. I definitely like it a lot. From my point of view, I think it's one of the most interesting car that you can never get bored of, because it looks so interesting. It has so many cool features, and you always find something. Plus, yeah, it's pleasant to drive it. Check out the test drive to see how nice it is. I think it has also a good price for the quality in general, and for what this car offers. I think, yeah, it's a pretty good car that you can take into consideration. And by the way, if you want to see it, if you want to drive it, if you want to test drive it, if you want to buy it, if you want to whatever, just check out Neo Motors. If you're in Bucharest around here, they are really nice. They will help you with everything, so link will be in the description. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't miss out the test drive video. I hope the video was useful. If you still have questions, ask me down below, whatever question you have. Thanks a lot to all of you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me. And yeah, I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.